What up, what up, what up? Welcome to Pete's Corner again. I'm your host, Peter Soprano, a.k.a. The Sports God. To my right is nobody because Dre didn't show up today. So I'm not gonna leave you guys without our picks today. I'm gonna make sure you get them in. I did get Dre to send them to me. I haven't even seen them yet, so I will be seeing them the same time as you. First, let me start off by giving you my picks of the week. And we're actually going to give you a bonus pick this week. The reason why is because we have a huge game in college football with LSU going against Alabama and what will be it's really 1 versus 2, but because of the college football playoff and their new rankings is 2 versus 3. But I don't care what they think because the committee doesn't really matter right now. What matters is that you're going to have 2 great college football teams playing, and we're making sure that we're going to give you a pick for that. So with that said, we're going to end up giving you 4 picks this week. Let me start you off with my picks since Dre isn't here to jump in. So I'm going to give you Wake Forest minus 2.5 versus Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech is a team that I don't think is really that good. They've been playing a little bit over their head recently. Wake, I think, is a good, solid team. They have a good, solid quarterback. I think they can cover that at least by a field goal to get you a field goal, if not a touchdown win. My second pick of the week, Baylor minus 2.5 versus TCU. TCU may be on their 3rd or 4th string quarterback by the time they come around. They don't know who's actually going to be starting for them. It could be the original starter, but he hurt his leg a couple weeks ago, so they don't know who it's really going to be. Baylor has been rolling. They've been playing well. They're undefeated. They're 8-0, and they're going against a TCU team that's 4-4, and they've been very up and down. So I like Baylor to once again cover that either by field goal, if not a touchdown. Now, my upset pick of the week. For my upset pick of the week, I'm going to give you the big game. I say LSU will upset Alabama in Alabama and win that game outright. Now, right now they're at plus 6.5. So if you want to be a little bit more cautious and take the points, that's fine. But I'm all in on LSU. I think they've been the best team all year. I think they beat. I don't know how the hell you're going to put Ohio State as number 1 seed when they've really only beaten one team all year. LSU have been dominant against everybody. Even when they've had bad halves, they've been dominant in the second half enough to really blow teams out. I think they're going to win that game by probably. There's going to be a close game, so I think it'll be a 3 or 7 point game also. But I think LSU wins that game outright. But like I said, if you want to take the 6.5, that's fine with me. As my 4th pick to throw in there, I'm throwing in the Thursday night game. You got the Chargers versus the Raiders. Raiders have been playing well, so I understand if you want to be a little hesitant on this, but I think the matchup works out real good. Oakland has been really bad against passing teams, and the Chargers are a big-time passing team. You know Rivers is going to air it out. And in that type of environment, I just see that the Chargers are going to be charged up. They won their last 2 games. They got lucky on a field goal against Chicago. Then they blew out Green Bay in a surprising game. So I really think that the Chargers are going to actually win that game by at least a touchdown. I actually think they're going to win that game pretty well. So my picks again, Wake minus 2.5 versus Virginia Tech. Baylor versus minus 2.5 versus TCU. The upset pick of the week, LSU to beat Bama outright, even though they're plus 6.5. And the Chargers to minus 1 to beat Oakland. I think that's going to be my 4th pick. Just to throw in a little bonus pick, since Dre want to start talking about his bonus picks, I'm going to throw in K-State plus 7 versus Texas. Texas is a team that's been overrated all year. I understand if you want to stay away from that game because they are very up and down and you don't want to get them on their up game. But I feel that K-State has played very well. They've won 3 in a row. They've been very good for the past couple of weeks. They dominated Kansas last week, and I think that they're in line to keep it rolling, and I think they'll be able to beat Texas. I actually consider that for them to win at money line, but I'm going to stay back and just say take the plus 7. Now, let's get to Dre's picks. And I haven't even seen Dre's picks, so we're going to be looking at them at the same time. So it looks like Dre is taking Penn State minus 7. That is a game that I did look at, so it is a possibility. I did consider that game. So Penn State minus 7. His second pick is Oklahoma minus 14.5. That one I'm not sure about. We're going to just try to trust Dre because he has been really hot lately. And then his underdog pick, his upset pick, is actually going to be the Oakland Raiders. He thinks the Raiders are going to beat the Chargers. So, and I understand the Chargers have been inconsistent, but I feel they're getting more consistent. We know the Raiders have been playing well lately. They've been close in games, but this is only a 1-point spread. If this was a 3-point spread, 4-point spread, I don't know if I would take the Chargers just in case, but this is a 1-point spread. This is pretty much a pick 'em. So, we're pretty much going head to head on that. As he thinks the Raiders are going to win, I think the Chargers are going to win. His bonus pick, just to throw in his bonus pick before he gives his LSU game, his bonus pick is going to be over 50 between Temple and South Florida. And I think Temple, they're up and down. Their defense is up and down. So that's going to be interesting to see if they can slow down and keep that game under 50. But that's a good one because college football is usually very high scoring, and it's very hard to take an under. So over 50 with Temple and South Florida. And also for the big game for him, Alabama versus LSU. He is going with LSU plus 6.5. So he's kind of agreeing with me. I'm taking LSU money line. He's taking them plus the 6.5 for his extra pick. So once again, his picks are Penn State -7, Oklahoma -14.5. The Raiders to win money line against the Chargers. Temple versus South Florida over 50. And then the big game of the week, Alabama and LSU. He has LSU 6.5. Now, I've had some people actually contact me about some basketball picks. We actually made some baseball picks, even though we didn't count it. We made some baseball picks on air. There've been people who made some basketball picks lately. There isn't much to go with unless you're going to go with money line. And when you look at games, for example, for tonight, you got the Knicks versus the Pistons. I think the Pistons, they can win that game money line because the Knicks haven't been playing well this year. They're a very young team and they're just not ready. Knicks will be better on later on in the year, but right now they're not ready yet. So I would actually take the Pistons money line. And that's pretty much about it. The only other one that I would actually consider is Orlando versus Dallas Mavericks. I'm really high on the Dallas Mavericks this year, and they're -6.5. I would take the money line versus the Orlando Magic. So once again, my two basketball picks will be Dallas money line versus Orlando and the Pistons money line versus the Knicks. So with that said, we will catch you again live this Sunday. This Pete's Corner signing off. Peace.